Have you ever felt it? That invisible pull, a whisper in the shadows of your mind, drawing you towards something or someone you know you shouldn't chase. It's not just desire, it's deeper, more primal. It's lust. And tonight, in the quiet hours when the world sleeps, we're going to unravel its secrets. Not the obvious ones, mind you, the hidden threads that weave through our lives, turning ordinary moments into obsessions. Stay with me, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is the first whisper in our journey through the unseen forces that shape us. Let's begin. First, the issue. Lust isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a storm that can upend everything. It clouds judgment, erodes self-control, and leaves a trail of regret in its wake. Imagine a force that hijacks your decisions, making you prioritize the thrill of the moment over the stability of tomorrow. It's not about morality here, though some might frame it that way. No, it's about power, the power lust steals from you. In a world where we're bombarded by images, stories, and temptations designed to ignite it, lust becomes a silent saboteur. It can fracture relationships, derail careers, and even warp your sense of self. Why? Because unchecked, it turns you into a puppet, dancing to impulses you barely understand. But here's the mystery. Why does it feel so intoxicating, so right in the heat of it, only to reveal its true cost later? Picture this real-life shadow. A successful executive, let's call him Alex. He had it all, a thriving business, a loving family, the respect of his peers. But one evening, at a networking event, he met someone who sparked that fire. It started innocently, a glance, a conversation laced with unspoken promises. Soon, lust took hold. Late nights at the office became excuses for secret meetings. The rush was addictive, like a drug promising endless highs. But the issue revealed itself slowly. Missed deadlines, strained home life, whispers among colleagues. Eventually, it cost him his marriage and his position. Lust didn't just tempt, it dismantled his world brick by brick. And Alex isn't alone. How many stories like this lurk in the corners of society, unspoken but all too real? The issue is clear. Lust promises freedom, but delivers chains. Now let's delve into the triggers. What awakens this beast within us? It's not random. There are hidden switches, flipped by the world around us and the echoes inside. One common trigger is boredom, the void in routine that craves excitement. When life feels predictable, lust emerges as a siren song, offering escape. Another is proximity, being near the object of desire, whether a person, an experience, or even a forbidden luxury. The mind amplifies it, turning a simple encounter into an obsession. Then there's the digital veil, social media, endless streams of curated perfection designed to tease and tantalize. Scrolling through profiles, ads, or videos, each one a spark. But deeper still are internal triggers, unmet needs like emotional voids from past wounds or the thrill of conquest rooted in insecurity. Lust thrives in these cracks, waiting for the right moment to surge. Consider a young artist, Sofia, in a bustling city. Her days were filled with creative highs, but nights brought loneliness. One trigger was the endless feed on her phone, images of glamorous lives, intimate connections she envied. It started with liking posts, then messaging someone who mirrored that allure. The trigger intensified with late-night chats, the anonymity of screens fueling the fire. But it wasn't just tech. It was her own unresolved heartache from a past breakup, whispering that this new pursuit could fill the gap. Before long, lust pulled her into risky choices, skipping work for clandestine meetups, ignoring friends' warnings. The trigger wasn't the person, it was the perfect storm of external lures and internal whispers. And in our hyper-connected world, these triggers are everywhere, lurking like ghosts in the machine. What if one is flipping a switch in you right now? But why? The reasons run deeper than surface temptations into the labyrinth of human psychology and behavior. At its core, lust is wired into us, an evolutionary echo from ancestors who needed strong drives to survive and procreate. In modern times, though, it's amplified by a society that commodifies desire. Psychologically, it's tied to dopamine, that rush of pleasure chemicals flooding the brain, creating a loop of want more, get more. But here's the enigmatic part. Lust often masks deeper hungers. For power, perhaps, conquering another's attention as a balm for feeling powerless elsewhere? Or for validation, where the pursuit affirms your worth in a world that constantly measures it. Money plays a role too. Lust for status symbols or experiences can stem from societal pressures equating wealth with desirability. And manipulation? Lust makes us vulnerable to it, as others exploit our impulses for their gain. Behaviorally, it's a habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. Break the loop and you reclaim control. But the reason it's so potent, it preys on our duality, the rational mind versus the primal urge, a tug-of-war forever. Let's illuminate this with another veiled tale. Marcus, a financial trader in a high-stakes world. His reasons for succumbing to lust were layered. On the surface, the adrenaline of the markets mirrored the thrill of forbidden affairs. But dig deeper, it was about power. In a job where fortunes rose and fell on decisions, lust offered a domain he could control, seducing partners as a way to assert dominance amid professional insecurities. Psychologically, it stemmed from childhood neglect, where affection was scarce, turning adult lust into a quest for that missing warmth. Money intertwined, lavish gifts and trips became tools of manipulation, both giving and receiving. Yet the high was fleeting, leading to crashes of guilt and paranoia. Marcus's story reveals the reasons aren't simple. They're a web of biology, upbringing, and culture conspiring to keep lust alive. What hidden reasons fuel yours, I wonder? The mind holds secrets even from itself. Finally, the path forward, steps to control lust. This isn't about suppression, that only strengthens the shadow. No, it's about mastery, turning the force to your advantage. Step 1, awareness. Pause in the moment of temptation and name it. Whisper to yourself, this is lust speaking. Journal the patterns, what triggers emerge. In the mystery of self-observation, power returns. Step 2, redirect the energy. Channel that primal drive into creation, art, exercise, ambitious goals. Lust's fire can fuel empires if harnessed. Imagine transforming a restless night into a breakthrough idea. Step 3, build barriers. Curate your environment. Limit exposure to digital triggers. Set boundaries in relationships. Use tools like app blockers or accountability partners, but keep it subtle, like a secret ritual. Step 4, seek deeper fulfillment. Address the root reasons, therapy for emotional voids, pursuits that build true self-worth beyond fleeting highs. Meditation helps, quieting the mind's whispers. Step 5, delayed gratification. Train yourself with small denials, building resilience. And here's an enigmatic twist. Embrace curiosity about lust itself. Study it like a puzzle, not an enemy. Over time, it loses its grip. Back to Alex, our executive. He hit rock bottom, but chose control. First, awareness. He tracked his impulses in a hidden notebook, seeing patterns tied to stress. Redirecting, he poured energy into mentoring young professionals, turning conquest into contribution. Barriers, he deleted apps, changed routines. Deeper work, counseling uncovered insecurities from his youth. Delayed gratification, he started with simple no's, like skipping impulse buys. Today, Alex thrives, lust a distant echo. Sofia and Marcus followed similar shadows to light. These steps aren't magic, they're a map through the fog, but apply them and watch the transformation. As we close this first veil, remember lust is but one thread in the grand tapestry of human forces. Next time, we'll uncover another. Stay curious, stay vigilant. What whispers will you silence tonight? Tell us all about your issues and silent battles you are fighting in the comments section below.
Until we meet again next time, stay aware and stay connected.